Hey guys, me again with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Barrett M-107A2. I believe that's what it's called. Now we're getting a little kind of confused. This is also another Divinity Edition model, as it retains all the working functions of our other rifles themselves. So this first rendered image, it's a little grainy, sorry about that. This is at a smaller aspect ratio than what I usually do. Just kind of shows a difference in kind of sizes and design process. So this bottom one here is my Master Edition M107. This one being the fourth one that we made. This is the third one that I personally made. This one off to the side is my different usernames model. His became the basis for our newer one. And I took a couple different things from this one and added it over here to form the basis of the actual model itself. So what we can then come to is, I guess it's not going to let me, our second rendering here, which is the bigger aspect ratio. And this is the complete version all put together, all wonderful looking as it should be. So like I said, this is the Barrett M107A2. This is the lightened version of the original M107 that has been adopted by military forces all around the world. So if we go ahead and look at this side of LDD, you can see what's going on here. This is a fantastic rifle. Again, my different username, huge help in a lot of this rifle is mostly his. I've just made a couple modifications that we'll be taking a look at going forward. Starting at the back here, just a really quick shout out. This right here, this butt pad is just so good looking. I didn't do anything to this. This was all my different username. He did so well with this. Alright, so anyhow, modifications, pretty simple so far. Just a weird thing that comes up here. I don't know if that's a sling loop or not, but it's here on the model, so I've made it. We have a new plastic cheek rest. The newer receivers are made out of aluminum, and this plastic cheek rest is to basically deflect your cheek from getting hot after rapid, intense firing, which I guess the military needed, so it's been presented here. This is actually being accomplished by using hinge pieces with cheese slopes underneath them. And then the top is kind of just elevated just a little bit so that this represents a smooth surface for your cheek to press up against while you're aiming through the scope. Scope is provided by Alan's Custom Lego, instructions on his channel if you'd like to make it. All rails have been reduced to 3-stud wide rails for the model instead of 2. Charging handle has been replaced by a more accurate looking charging handle and one that swivels. Pretty simple. Stock has been exchanged for the more accurate stock itself. So this one is a lightened version of the previous one. There's no real good place to grab here. Like I said, it's just a lightened version of the previous one. This uses some more space-aging materials to reduce the weight and still accomplish a support for the shooter's rear hand. Fire selector has been changed to a more streamlined one, pretty simple. And the actual trigger itself has also been replaced with a brick-built one as well. Magazine is still the same. Magwell still relatively the same, except I've replaced some of the pieces off to the side to make a flared magwell and a straight line. So you can see that there's brick built underneath this. That's what my different username had. I've replaced it with these to give it a straight line plus the flaring on the magwell as well. Iron sights retained from my different usernames model. Bipod retained from my different usernames model. It looked really, really good, fit the bill really, really good, so kept it. The barrel was completely exchanged for a 3-stud wide barrel using these pieces and a lot of technique, as you can see. This gives the barrel the fluted look. As you can see, there's the lines going through it and everything. Looks really, really nice. And then this also came into our huge muzzle brake on the end here. This is the updated muzzle brake pattern that they have, with the ability for a suppressor to drop on over top of this, because that was something else that the military was looking for. And then all of this is supported using a whole bunch of 32 long axle pieces that drop way back to right about here into kind of like a trunnion. And this retains the recoil mechanism from the model, so that when you push on the barrel, it pushes back as well. So this is something that the real M107 has done. This is something that I've done on my model, and this is something that my different username did on his model as well. So definitely wanted to retain that feature as a whole. That's pretty much it. That is the Barrett M107A2 50 caliber sniper rifle. Again, another Divinity edition model onto the books. Never again will I probably touch an M107. So this is the last good looks of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe for more videos similar to this one. See you guys later in another YouTube video.